Hello, friends. A very good afternoon to all of you, and welcome back once again on the YouTube channel of BYJU'S Exam Prep. Now, friends, approximately 1 month is left for CAT to happen. It's 25th of October today, and 26th of November, exactly 1 month from now, we'll be writing our CAT examination. Now, all of you must be nervous. All of you must be a little scared as to what will happen in this next 1 month. So don't be scared. Don't be worried about anything, as we will always be there with all of you for these next 30 days, in which we'll be helping you to basically calm down, be composed, and continue with your revision process. All right. So in these upcoming days, we'll be bringing plenty of questions for all of you, so that the momentum that you have gained, it is maintained throughout whatever time is left for CAT examination. All right. So friends, welcome back once again on the YouTube channel. Today we are going to take on some of the important questions on algebra. Now, in my upcoming sessions, what I'll be doing is I'll not be discussing very difficult questions. I'll be little practical as far as the level of difficulty of CAT is concerned. So in most of these sessions, you will find the questions that are eligible as far as their difficulty level is concerned. So these questions will be eligible to appear in CAT examinations. So in my upcoming sessions, you will see a mix of some easy to moderate or slightly above moderate level of difficulty. The questions which can practically come in CAT, and which you can solve at least in CAT examination if you have these questions in front of you. All right. Now, all these sessions will be helpful for revision, definitely, and also to maintain the momentum that you have gained during your revision process. All right. So we'll take you through these sessions, and will take you up to the CAT examination that is going to happen on 26th of November. All right. So friends, very good afternoon to all of you, Tanushri, Mohan, and the other students who are watching me live right now. So let's quickly begin solving the questions of algebra. Now, what you should do is, while solving these questions, it might be possible that you may feel that some of the questions are easy. Fine, no problem at all. But these questions may not be easy for every student. Okay, so please think from the other students' point of view, and especially think from the point of view of the level of difficulty of CAT examination. In CAT examination, you'll find mix of the level of difficulty, and plenty of questions are from easy level of difficulty. Okay, so what I was saying is, in these questions that we'll be solving in these sessions, in these upcoming sessions, what you must do is you must note down some of the important pointers that I'll be telling you. So there will be some questions in which I might give you a shortcut technique, uh, a way of simplifying that question, so that you will be able to save some time when you will be doing that question again in the upcoming sessions or your CAT examination. All right. I'm hoping that all of you are actively participating in the test series, of like any kind of test series, so that you have your practice, and you have your momentum, which will be which you have gained, it's still there with you. Okay, chaliye. So without wasting any time, let us start solving these questions. Right? So all of you, I hope you are ready. So the first question from algebra will appear on your screen in a few moments. Try to solve it and post the answer in the chat box. Now, question number one on your screen. I would say that this question will be somewhere between easy to moderate level of difficulty. It's just the way you'll be solving the equations that will matter. So quickly frame equations and try to solve them. Now try to write as much less as possible, because it will definitely save your time. So instead of writing the raw form of the equation, you can write the simplified form of the equation directly. Okay. Chaliye. So first question, the number of marbles with Amar is equal to half the number of marbles with Binod and Chandu. The number of marbles with Binod is 10 less than the number of marbles with Amar and Chandu. And the number of marbles with Chandu is one third the number of marbles that Binod and Amar have together. You'll have to find out the total number of marbles with all three of them. Okay? Jaldi se solve karo and quickly give me your answer. Yes, any answer? I hope you all would have made three equations. Just need to solve these three equations. The number of marbles with Amar is equal to half the number of marbles with Binod and Chandu. So the equation will be, in your mind, equation will be A is equal to half of B plus C. Alright, I'll not write it. A is equal to half of B plus C. I will not write it. If you will take half on the other side, the equation will be twice of A is equal to B plus C. Again, I'll not write it. I'll directly write that twice of A minus B minus C is equal to 0. Okay, so try to simplify these equations, write them in this form so that you will have to write as much less as possible. I'll elaborate this. So the equation was A is equal to half of B plus C. Doing cross multiplication, I'll get 2A is equal to B plus C. Now take everything on the left hand side, you will get 2A minus B minus C equal to 0. Right? So instead of writing the simplified form of this equation using three different steps, I will write it in a single step. Okay? So try to do it for the other cases as well. Get into the practice and then you will be able to save time in your CAT examination. Now, such kind of things you must be doing, you must be practicing in these last 30 days. How you can save those 10 seconds in making every equation. So 10 seconds भी अगर save कर लिए तुमने equations में, इस question में you will be able to save 30 to 40 seconds. Probably in 5 questions you'll be able to save 2 or 3 minutes, which can be utilized to solve one entire question. Okay. So these are certain techniques using which you will be able to save some time. The number of marbles with Vinod is less than the number of marbles with Chandu and Amar together by 10. So equation will be A plus C minus B is equal to 10. Okay. Again, I have made the equation directly. Right? Now the third equation, the number of marbles with Chandu is one third the number of marbles with Binod and Amar together. So 3C is equal to A plus B. So A plus B minus 3C is equal to 0. This is the third equation, right? Okay. Now what we need to do is we just need to simplify these equations and get the value of A, B and C. Okay. A, B और C का value calculate करना है. It can be easily done. We have three equations and three variables. So you may decide to eliminate any of the variables. So I may eliminate B. So this is equation number 1, equation number 2 and equation number 3. Now from equation 1 and 3, equation number 1 and 3, if I'll add them, B will be eliminated. So I will have 3A is equal to 4C from equation number 1 and 3. 1 and 3 को combine किया, I'll get this. Now if I'll combine equation number 2 and 3, if I'll add them, equation number 2 and 3, again B will be eliminated. Okay, let's add them. B will be eliminated. So 2A minus 2C is equal to 10. So A minus C is equal to 5 is what I have got. Okay. Now 3A is equal to 4C. From here, I can say that A is equal to 4C upon 3. So 4C upon 3 minus c is equal to 5. So the value of c will come out to be 15. Right? C is 15, A will be equal to 20. And now you have A and C, using which you will be able to get the value of B. Okay, so B का value कितना आ जाएगा? Use any of these equations. First equation को use कर लो. B is equal to 2A minus C. So 40 minus 15, that is 25. This is the value of B. Okay, now what I need the total number of marbles. So total number of marbles will be A plus B plus C, that is equal to 60. Okay, so 60, that is option B, should be the correct answer for question number 1. All right, I hope I'm very much clear with this. Okay, so some of the students have given the answers I saw, and they have deleted. I don't know it was the same student or different students, but answer is option B, that is 60. All right, so that was, I would say, not a difficult question. The question was simple. It was just the framing of equations which was important. And then after the equations are made, how do you simplify those equations is again important. Okay. Now, if you are confused, if you I can say, are unable to solve such kind of questions, or it is getting difficult for you to make the equations, or after making the equations it is getting difficult for you to solve these equations, look at the way I have dealt with these equations. All right, so how to deal with statements, how to deal with equations is very important. Okay, now let's move on to next question, question number 2. Now question number 2 is a very easy question, and I want a quick answer within 15 seconds. I want an answer for this one. I've just kept this question so that you will feel confident during this session, and will be able to show that confidence in giving the answer for the upcoming questions. Come on, quickly. Find the value of A such that the equations, the given equations, have a unique solution. Okay, music core, good to see you here. So, condition for unique solution, A1 upon A2 should not be equal to B1 upon B2. Okay, right? So, A1 upon A2, that is 5 upon 10, should not be equal to B1 upon B2, which is 8 upon A. Doing cross multiplication, I can say that A is not equal to 16. So any value of A except 16 will give you unique solution for this question. So the correct answer will be option D. I'll not stop on this. This was very simple. So let's move on and look at the next question. Now find the value of K for which the given equation has real roots. Find the value of K for which the given equation has real roots. Quickly again, you may take a little bit more time, but the question is easy. Okay, just need to apply the condition for obtaining the real roots. That depends on discriminant. What should be the value of discriminant? This is what you'll have to find out by yourself, and solve whatever inequality or equality that you will get in terms of K, and match among the options. Yes, any answer? Okay, all right, good. Keep it up. I'm sorry. Okay, चलिए देखें. Now for real roots, what is the condition? The discriminant, that is b square minus 4ac, should be greater than or equal to 0. It should be greater than or equal to 0, right? So in this case, b square, that is 3k whole square minus 4 into 4 into 36 should be greater than equal to 0. So 9k square 9k square minus 16 into 36 should be greater than equal to 0. 9 cancel कर देते हैं, so k square should be greater than equal to 16 into 4, that is 64. K square is greater than 64, so I can say that k will be greater than equal to 8, or k will be less than equal to minus 8. All right, so it's a very simple inequality. So k should be greater than equal to 8 and k should be less than equal to minus 8. All right, so Tanushri, carefully match among the options. So the correct answer should be option B. All right, simple question tha ye bhi. Option B is the correct answer for this one. All right, so that was question number 3. Pretty simple. Let's move on to look at question number 4. Question number 4 is again on the properties of quadratic equations. So carefully deal with this one and find out the correct answer. Try to be very careful with this one. Don't commit a mistake that you have made in the previous question, if anyone. Find the equation for which each root is 5 more than the roots of the given equation. Now there is a shortcut for this. Okay, Sonali. All right. You have to find another quadratic equation for which each root is 5 more than the roots of the given equation. Okay, Tanushree, music core. 3 students have given same answers. Let's solve it. Now let's have a look at the shortcut. Now the roots of the equation, roots of the required equation are 5 more than the roots of the given equation. Okay, so whenever this is the scenario, what you may do is you may substitute x minus 5. It was 5 more. So you may substitute x minus 5 instead of x in this given equation. The resulting equation, whatever it is, after simplification, will be your answer. This is one way of treating this question. Okay, I'll tell you one more way of treating this particular case. Okay, so simplify करते हैं, x की जगह x minus 5 substitute कर दो. So 5x minus 5 whole square minus 17 into x minus 5 minus 12 equal to 0. Okay, now let's simplify. So 5x square plus 25 minus 10x minus 17x plus 85 minus 12 equal to 0. Opening the brackets, 5x square minus 67x, 125 and 85, 210, and 125 and 85, 210 minus 12, 198 plus 198 equal to 0. So the correct answer here is option C. Okay. Now for this particular question, for these given options, you can save some time and find out the answer a bit quicker. Okay. Now why I'm looking at these options, because here, if you'll check, the coefficient of x is different in every option. Okay, the coefficient of x is different in every option. Now for this given equation, what is the sum of the roots? Sum of the roots is minus b upon a. So minus b upon a, minus of minus 17 upon 5. So it is 17 upon 5. The sum of the roots of the given equation. Now the required equation has the roots such that each of the root is 5 more than the roots of the given equation. ठीक है? Huh? So if each of the root is 5 more than the roots of the given equation, then the sum of the roots of the required equation will be 5 plus 5, that is 10 more than the roots of the given equation. The sum of the roots of the given equation. Okay? So sum of the roots should be 10 more than the sum of the roots of the given equation. So it is equal to 67 upon 5, sum of the roots. Right? So sum of the roots of the required equation will be 67 upon 5. So 67 upon 5, check kar lo. There is only one option, that is option C, that satisfies this. And that will be the correct answer. Okay. Now, Sonali, you will soon be getting the video solutions. Okay. So we are working on it. Okay. And you will soon get video solutions of all the mocks that you have taken. Do not worry. The video solutions have been prepared and they will be uploaded. Okay. So answer for this question is option C. Let's move on and look at the next question. Question number 5. A ball is dropped from a height of 150 meters. The ball bounced back such that it always covered 4 by 5 of the previous distance. Okay. Now you'll have to find out the total distance covered by the ball before it comes to the rest. Now, once again, if you have covered the chapter of arithmetic and geometric progressions, then you must have encountered this type of question of infinite geometric progression. All right, Gaurav, saying option C, that is 1500 meters. Perfect. Any other student? Oh, you have deleted your answer. Chaliye, solve करें. Quickest way of doing this. Now let's say this is ground. First of all, the ball is dropped from the height of 150. Okay, so it will cover 150 meters in the downward direction. Then it will bounce upward and again will come downward from the same height. Now this particular height, the second time will be 4 by 5 of the original height. Then next again it will go up and will come down by the same distance, which is 4 by 5 of the previous one. All right. And likewise, the distance will keep on decreasing and it will become an infinite GP. Now, in the first case, the ball has traveled the distance of 150 meters in the downward direction. Now, next time onwards, it will go up and will come down the same distance. So it will be twice of 4 by 5 of the previous distance. then twice of 4 by 5 square of 150, and so on. It will become an infinite G. Okay, now you just need to simplify this. So 150 as it is plus 2 again as it is outside the bracket. Now the sum of infinite GP is A upon 1 minus R. So inside the bracket, the first term is 4 by 5 of 150. This is the first term inside the bracket, divided by 1 minus common ratio. Common ratio here is 4 by 5. So 1 minus 4 by 5, right? So it will be equal to 150 plus twice of 4 by 5 divided by 1 by 5. 5 will get cancelled in the denominator. So 4 into 150, that is 600. So simplify this. 600 into 2, 1200. 1200 plus 150, that is 1350. So 1350 should be the final answer for this question. All right, Gaurav. So you have made a correction. All right. So Tanushri, Gaurav, Virendra, all of you have given a correct answer. So I probably would have solved using a different method. Now, all of you have given the same answer. It's absolutely fine. Question number 5, the correct answer is option B. Let's move on and look at question number 6. Our next question is you are given the range for A and B, and the equation in terms of A and B, just 3A plus 4B equals 103. A and B are integers. How many pairs of A and B are possible for the given equation? All right, music core. First one to answer. Options 8, 9, 10, 11. Now you are given linear equations in two variables. You may start by substituting any value of A for which B comes out to be an integer, and then the value of A will change by the coefficient of B whenever the value of B will change by coefficient of A. In this case, both will go in opposite directions. That means if A will increase, B will decrease, and vice versa, because the sum of the terms on the left hand side is constant. Okay, it's a very simple question, right? So I'll start by putting A as 1. So if A is equal to 1, the value of B will be 100 upon 4, that is 25. Okay, now I want A to be greater than 0. So I will not reduce but increase the value of A. So if A will increase by 4, if A will increase by 4, B will decrease by 3. Again, B has to remain positive, less than 100. All right. So if I'll keep increasing the value of A, there will not be any problem with A. A के साथ कोई problem नहीं होगा. If A will keep increasing, A will remain greater than 0. It's just the constraint with B that I need to check. Okay, so B will decrease by 3. So I'll keep on decreasing B by 3. So it will be 22, 19, and so on. Finally, it will be up to 1. So you just need to count these numbers. Starting from 25 up till 1 at a gap of 3, how many values of B are possible? Okay, it's simple as that. So there will be 9 possible values of B, and hence 9 possible pairs for A comma B which are possible for this question. Okay, so this is the quickest, the shortest way of doing this. No need to write all the values of b. No need. You know arithmetic progression, you know that b will reduce by 3. Just use that and get the number of solutions for this equation. So the correct answer is option B, right? And let's move on to the next question, question number 7. Now, question number 7 is slightly difficult, okay? Slightly complex. Let's see how many of you are able to give me a correct answer for this. So all the active students, Virendra, Gaurav, music course, Sonali, Tanushri, Mohan, Yash, all of you, this question is a small challenge for all of you. Now x should be greater than 0, y should be less than 0. The pairs of x and y are integers, it is given that, which will satisfy the given equation 2 upon x plus 5 upon y equals 1 upon 7. Now, any equation which is given in this form, a upon x plus b upon y is equal to 1 upon k. You may note down this shortcut. It will save your 1 minute, at least 1 minute during the examination. So any equation which is of this form, a upon x plus b upon y is equal to 1 upon k, can be written in the form as, in the factorized form as x minus ak multiplied by y minus bk is equal to abk square. Okay, quickly note it down. So the given equation using whatever I just told you can now be written as x minus 2 into 7, that is 14, into y minus 5 into 7, that is 35, equals to 2 into 5 into 7 square. 2 into 5 is 10, 7 square is 49, it will be 490. Alright, it can be written in this. Now I want x to be greater than 0 and y to be less than 0. Okay, now one of them is positive, one of them is negative. The product of two numbers is positive, 490 is the product. Now 490 is a positive number. If 490 or right hand side is positive, then if I consider the complete brackets, one of the bracket, if it is positive, the other bracket will also be positive. If one of the bracket is negative, the other bracket will also be negative. Now I want y to be negative number. Okay. Now if I will consider this bracket as positive, if the entire bracket, if y minus 35 is positive, then the value of y will be this positive number plus 35 will certainly be a positive number. Okay, so if y minus 35 is considered as a positive number, then y will definitely be positive. So that means to make y less than 0, I have to keep the second bracket y minus 35 as a negative number. If this is negative, if the second bracket is negative, the first bracket should also be negative. Okay, so I'll have to write 490 as the product of two negative integers. This is one thing. I have to write 490 as the product of two negative integers. Okay, now x minus 14, look at x minus 14. Now x minus 14, if let's say it is k, so x is equal to k plus 14, right? Okay, so k should be a number such that when 14 is added, it should become a positive number. So that means this first bracket, the value of the first bracket should be greater than minus 14. Minus 14 से बड़ा होना चाहिए. Okay, so negative values of this bracket, I can take it as minus 1, minus 2, the factors of 490, the negative factors of 490, minus 2, minus 5, minus 7, minus 10. If I take it as minus 14, it will become 0. I'll not take it as minus 14 because x should be greater than 0. Okay, now for these values of x minus 14, the value of y minus 35, second bracket will be minus 490, though I don't need to write them, minus 245, minus 98, minus 70, minus 49. Okay, so these are the values. Now, if I calculate the value of x, so x minus 14 is this. अगर x minus 14 का ये value है, so x will be equal to a positive number and y will remain a negative number. So the values that I have written are the values for the entire brackets x minus 14 and y minus 14. Correspondingly, you will get positive values of x and negative values of y. So these are the five solutions for which, or these are the five solutions, these are the five pairs of values of x and y that will satisfy the given equation and satisfy the constraints given in the question. So the answer should be option B. Okay. So option B, that is 5, is the correct answer for question number 7. All right. Chale aage, question number 8. So next question, question number 8. Find the sum of all the integral values of x that will satisfy the given inequality. यहाँ पे satisfying the given inequation. Okay. So find the sum of all the integral values of x that will satisfy the given relation. A modulus of x square plus 3x plus 8 is less than 12. One second, I'll go back. Sam, sexy Sam, you're saying, sir, why is 33? 1 is not the solution in 6. I don't understand. Please एक बार check करो. 1 is the solution. Okay, and there was not y in question number 6. Find the sum of all integral values of x satisfying the given relation. Quickly, jaldi se answer karo. You might have to make two cases. The value of x should be integer. Okay. Now, if you are given that modulus of a is less than k, so we can say that a is less than k and greater than minus k. Okay. If modulus of a is less than k, where k is a positive number, so a will lie between minus k and plus k. Correct? So for this relation, I can say that x square plus 3x plus 8 will lie between minus 12 and plus 12. All right. Now you can consider this one first. I'm sorry. So there are two cases. First of all, consider minus 12. ये वाला portion consider करो. So this will give you x square plus 3x plus 20 is greater than 0. And then the second relation, that will be x square plus 3x minus 4 is less than 0. Let's simplify each of them separately. So for the first case, if you will consider the discriminant here, the discriminant is negative. B, that is b square minus 4ac. B square minus 4ac is negative, is less than 0. So there will not be any real solution that will satisfy. If there is no real solution, there will not be any integral solution. So from the first case, there is no solution. Let's solve the second inequality. So upon factorization, I will get x plus 4 into x minus 1 is less than 0. All right. So I can say that x will be less than 1 and greater than minus 4. So the value of x lying between minus 4 and 1, I will write all the values of x. So the integral values of x will be minus 3, minus 2, minus 1 and 0. So these will be the values of x. These will be the integral values of x that will satisfy. I want to find out the sum of all the integral values of x satisfying. So the sum of these values minus 3, minus 2, minus 1 and 0. Just add them. The sum of these four values will be equal to minus 6. So minus 6 should be the correct answer for question number 8. And yes, it is the correct answer. All right, friends. Okay. So that is all about the questions in this session. Now I can see that nobody has given a correct answer for the last question. The last question was pretty good. Okay, so please have a look at the solution once again. All right, so that was the last question for the day. Now, thank you for attending this session. I'll be coming back again with many more questions like this. Meanwhile, you can unlock your free trial by visiting the application of BYJU'S exam prep. So enter your mobile number and unlock your 3-day free trial for the portal of BYJU'S exam prep. Also, you can enroll for CAT 2023 and other MBA entrance examinations test series. Now, probably you must be having CAT test series by now. You must be taking mock CATs, but it is also important to write mocks of the other MBA entrance examinations as well, like SNAP, NARSI Munji, MHCT, TISNET, ZAT. These are also very important. So you must enroll for this test series. That will also give you plenty of practice questions, lots of topic tests, and you will be getting video solutions for every mock CAT that you will be taking. All right. Now this is the list of our CAT 2022 toppers. Also, friends, All India Open Mock for CAT 2023, the last free All India Open Mock will be live starting from 27th of October up till 5th of November. So keep this in mind. Register for this examination, register for this mock test, and try to perform good in this test. All right. Chaliye. So you can get social with us on all these social media platforms. Thank you for being a part of this session. Have a wonderful time. Bye bye.